Think back to the feeling of a massive school assembly or a sports team gathering for a pregame huddle. Everyone stops what they are doing and comes together in one place, creating a huge buzz of energy. Muslims have a gathering exactly like that every single week. It happens on Friday midday, and it is called Salatul Jumu'ah. In Islam, Friday isn't just another weekday. It is considered the most virtuous day of the entire week. This gathering is an obligation for free adult men who aren't traveling. Women, children, and travelers are always welcome to join. If someone stays home with a valid excuse, they carry on and pray the standard 4-part midday prayer, Zohr. Daily prayers are often quiet, solitary moments, but on Friday, you step into a massive crowd sitting shoulder to shoulder. Salatul Jumu'ah moves the focus away from a single person's routine and places it on the entire neighborhood. You wouldn't show up to an important event in your pajamas. Because this gathering is a priority, there is a specific etiquette checklist you follow before leaving the house. The very first step is ensuring total physical cleanliness. It is actually mandatory to take a full bath, known as ghusl. Next, you put on clean, nice clothing and apply a pleasant fragrance. There is also a highly recommended bonus step for your morning. You open the Quran to recite a specific chapter called Surat al-Kahf. The tradition describes a spiritual benefit. Reading this chapter ensures the person is illuminated with light for the entire week between 2 Fridays. Checking off these steps changes a boring Friday morning into a mindful, intentional preparation to meet your community. The goal is to leave your house early so you can arrive at the mosque well before the event actually starts. When you walk into the main hall, you find an open spot on the carpet. You have to be careful here. The rule is to never step over people or separate two people who are already sitting together. Before you even sit down in your spot, you perform 2 quick units of prayer to formally greet the mosque. Soon, the leader of the gathering, the imam, will ascend a raised stair-like podium called the minbar. A call to prayer echoes through the room. Then, the imam delivers a 2-part speech known as the khutbah. He reminds the crowd of their duties to God and encourages them to do good deeds. There is one absolute, strict rule during this speech: total silence. You cannot whisper, you cannot text, and you cannot even shush. Similar to a school principal addressing an assembly, the khutbah demands your complete respect and sets the moral focus for the community's week. Once the speech wraps up, the listening portion is over. The entire room stands up at the exact same time. The imam leads the crowd in a short 2-part prayer. He recites the words aloud so they echo across the entire room. This creates a powerful physical reality. You are standing shoulder to shoulder, foot to foot with neighbors, old friends, and complete strangers. The text here explains that Salatul Jumu'ah brings together a large number of people from different places, which increases the sense of togetherness. It is easy to feel isolated during a busy work or school week, but standing perfectly aligned in those rows reminds you that you are part of a massive, unified team. The Friday prayer acts as a weekly reset. You walk out the doors physically clean, morally inspired, and deeply connected to your community.